Yo, what's up guys, it's Neeks. Welcome back to another episode of Call of Duty Ghosts Class Setups. And if you haven't already seen the first episode and you want to see my class setups for my Honey Badger, all three of my Honey Badger classes, my Kim class, support class, and assault class, just there's a playlist in my playlist section, or I'll probably link it in the description. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the class setup for today's. So today we're gonna be doing the AK-12. I figured it's a popular gun. People, if you haven't seen a class setup before, you might want to see it. So basically this is my Kim class, my support class, and my assault class. So getting into the AK Kim class, the AK-12 Kim class. As for the attachments, we're gonna be using the foregrip and suppressor because, well, you kind of need suppressor. And after they nerfed the AK-12, it has a lot of kick, so I used to use, or a lot of people used to use, suppressor and extended mags. So if you can control the recoil and you're fine with the recoil, then you can put on extended mags instead of foregrip. But after the nerf, I don't really like the kick in it, and I had to start putting on foregrip instead of extended mags. So basically, moving on to the perks, we're gonna be using the perks Stalker for a strafing when you're aiming down sights. If you're getting shot at, you need to strafe around a bit and make sure you don't die. And then dead silence, so people who are sound whoring with the, well, just sound whoring in general, cannot hear you. I'm pretty sure you can hear it a little bit if you have amplify on, but it's much harder than if you don't. So, as for the next perk, we're going to be using the scavenger perk because, well, basically what you could do is, instead of using the scavenger perk, you could take the scavenger perk off and put on fully loaded. But if you don't like having to run around and pick up ammo, but I'm fine with running around and pick up ammo because, or because you'll probably end up running out of ammo before you get to the Kim strike for this Kim class. So in that case, if you did put fully loaded instead of scavenger, you can take off ICU and replace ICU with scavenger if you did switch it around that much. But as for the next perk, we're going to be using focus because, like, as always, the focus perk is, like, I'm pretty sure I think it's the most important perk because it's hard to win gunfights without focus. Especially if the other person has focus, you're most likely going to lose the gunfight. Moving on to the next perk, we're going to be using the hardline perk just so you get your specialist perks faster, and 24 instead of 25 for a Kim, I think. And as like 2 assists counts as a kill, so if you get a bunch of assists, it'll help you get a Kim faster. Moving on to the strike package, we're going to be using sleight of hand just for faster reloading. Kind of explains that. ICU to regenerate your. I feel like I get hit a lot more when I use the AK-12 because it's got a slower fire rate. So I have that ICU perk on to regenerate health faster. But you can switch that out for any perk you like if you don't think you need it. But I just, in my personal opinion. And moving on to the bonus, we're going to be using quick draw so you can aim down sights faster, and dead eye so you can do extra damage, which is awesome. Moving on to the AK-12 support class, basically all the classes are gonna have the same attachments, the foregrip and suppressor, but like I said, you can change out foregrip for extended mags if you can control the recoil. As for the perks, we're gonna be using sleight of hand, and I've already explained all the perks, so I'm just going to go through them a little faster. We're going to be using sleight of hand, stalker, dead silence, focus, and fully loaded. On my support classes and my assault classes, I like using fully loaded instead of scavenger because I'm not going to be going on as long streaks, and I just don't, when I'm running support or assault, I don't feel like running around to pick up ammo. As for the strike package, we're going to be using, well, basically you can use any support streaks you want. My preferred ones are the ammo crate, ballistic vest, and oracle. I just really like those, so basically, yeah. And these two are the same classes, just the stripe packages are different. So going over the attachment foregrip suppressor and going through the perks real quick, we're going to be using sleight of hand, stalker, dead silence, focus, and fully loaded like the last class. As for the strike package, we're going to be using the perks that I use in basically all of my live videos, unless I'm using the support class. I use the IMS, Sentry Gun, and Battle Hind just because I feel those are the best, like, casual kill streaks for assault, and I really like the IMS, and I think the IMS is better than the dog. If you like the dog, you can switch those out, or if you like the Trinity Rocket, you can switch that out for that. And I don't know why you wouldn't like the Battle Hind, so I'm not gonna say anything about that. But yeah, guys, that's been about it for today's class setup. If you did enjoy and you want to see more class setups, don't forget the like button. Also, if you want to see a certain gun in the next class setup, comment down in the comment section what gun you want to see, and I will make a class setup for it. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see more of my class setups and just any other video in the future from me. That's been about it. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.